to another video on this channel. Sorry it's been so long. All my days are running together and my upload schedule is now pretty much non-existent. It's pretty much whenever I have content I will create. And exciting, we're gonna have some exciting content today because I finally got my DNA test results back. Douglas had got this for me, was it a birthday present? I don't remember why, but he got me this present sometimes a few months ago, and he got me a DNA kit from CRI Genetics, and this is something that's like holistic DNA stuff, so I wanted to learn more about like my ancestry and things like that, only because, so my family's been pretty open with like, there's not a whole lot of mystery in our family in terms of like where we really came from. We have a lot of stories passed down. And according to my family, I am Polish, French, English, German, Scottish. Wait. Okay, let me try again. I am Polish, Scottish, German, English, Irish, French, and Native American, kind of, I think. Which, I mean, every American probably has some Native American in their blood because, you know, colonialism and all that good old fun. So yeah, that's kind of like where we're from. Although my mother's family is very proud to have like Polish ancestry. But the reason so you might ask like, okay, well, if you know so much, why do you still want to get your DNA tested? Well, the thing is like, I've always been described by my friends as ethnically ambiguous, which I don't understand at all. My blonde hair isn't natural, that's my natural hair color, and I have blue eyes, I have very light features, so my whiteness has always been pretty apparent to me, but every time I meet somebody new, they always ask me what my ethnicity is or where I'm from, and it's probably first and foremost because of my body type and because I got a fat ass, because that is always the first question people ask. My husband, when he first met me, thought I was Brazilian because of how I am built. I am not Brazilian because how I'm built. I've been getting like a lot of people assume I'm mixed with like African American, and I don't think I am. And a lot of people assume that I am Latina or like a light skinned Latina, and I am not. So at least I don't think I am. So that was my whole reason wanting to do the ancestry thing. But this website's really cool because they also give you information about your body, about your biology, your health. I know there's like an allergy section. There might be like other little fun tidbits like that. So I'm just gonna like put all my results out there for you guys today. I think my family might especially enjoy this video because obviously we'll probably share some information. But I don't know, it might be kind of fun to see where things are going, and maybe I'll have a few surprises. So if you're interested in all that, just keep on watching. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so Douglas is with me since he was also very curious about my test results. And I've been bullying him to be on camera for a long time, so let's just see how he likes it and if he'll be in future videos, or maybe he'll have his own video about his DNA test results if he ends up liking this process. Okay, so the first option is Ancestry, and I think we'll go through this one first because I think this is like for me the most interesting, but I don't know what the difference between all these analysis are. So let's just go through them one by one. Oh, yeah, that's me. Okay, so based on the genetic research available, this represents your last 5 generations. This is based on genetic makeup. What your parents and grandparents may have told you about your heritage. Okay, so if we zoom in, I am 100% European, and that is probably accurate. I'm mostly German. Oh no. Okay, so this just kind of talks about German ancestry and German culture, which again, you know, Poland was conquered by Germans a lot. So does it give you an option for like where the other ones are? Okay, here you go. Germany is my mom's going to be pissed. Yay! Okay, so I am 46% German, 19% Southern Central Slavic. I don't know what that means.
Let's check it out. There we go.
Oh, we zoom in. Bulgaria.
Oh, look at that.
Huh. And okay, No, this is a lot. I mean, it's still European, but
That's funny.
we didn't
You
have
were
any Italian at all. So I knew it was Slavic and German. Oh my god, my mom is going to be so
She's gonna be so
mad.
weirded out about it, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I guess we can look at Germany again too.
Okay.
I mean, that could be. We could have like politically Polish ancestors, but they could have been the people who just kind of conquered Poland. I guess I don't know. That's wild. Okay, so we are also Italian. Which funny story. So one of my best friends, Carly, took a DNA test. She took Ancestry.com, and her whole life, her whole family told her like she was from Italy, and she's from like I think she actually has family members in Sicily. But then she took one of these tests and she got no Italian blood whatsoever. And she always told, and I made fun of her forever. So she always told me that like if I ended up doing one of these things, I wouldn't be Polish. So she put that juju on me. Okay, so yeah, this is just kind of like information about the country you're from. So, and then a little bit from England, which is probably grandpa. I'm really surprised how little French blood I have because we have an actual record of like one of my relatives being deported from France at one point in time. And then just like overall Scandinavia and Sweden, which also my complexion probably explains that, but that's really funny. Okay, so let's go to the advanced analysis. I'm not really sure what this means. Okay, so we have combined cutting-edge research with anthropological history of the human race to create your advanced ancestry report. Excuse me. This report dates back thousands of years and well beyond your last 5 generations and most recent ancestry. So this is just, I guess, how my DNA compares with DNA all over the world. The results you see below reflect the oldest ancestries in your family history, populations of men and women that lived thousands of years before your current generations, such as Germany or Britain, even existed. However, your report will still include these country and region names in order to help you identify which geographic location your makeup arose from. Okay, so we have more. So this is all the European stuff that was really predominant, but it also says that if we look further back, I'm Asian, South Asian and Central American. So I mean, again, okay, so it's saying that my overall genotype is similar to, or people closely neighboring geographical regions: Finland, Norway, Denmark, Lithuania, Belarus, Poland. See, there's the Slavic. There you go, Mama Carrie. There's the Slavic. Sweden, Russia, Estonia, Latvia, Ukraine, and I don't know what Kaliningrad is, and I'm really sorry if you're from there, but I don't know what that is. So yeah, so apparently my genotype, like my things, match these people. So yeah, I guess it makes more sense if it's Polish. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret these things, but I'm just trying not to piss off my mom. Okay, so here's the European shit that we kind of already went through. Toscani Italian and Iberian. I don't know what the difference between a Toscani Italian is and a normal Italian person. But okay, so I also am 5% South Asian. From it looks like India and Sri Lanka. I don't know how that got in there, but that's really interesting. And then add mixed American. I don't, that's kind of offensive, but I don't know what that is. So it looks like Peru, Colombia, Puerto Rican, and Mexican. And then an even smaller, tinier fraction is Japanese and Chinese, and an even tinier fraction is African, but that's just African from the Caribbean. So I have no continental African blood in my veins.
Interesting.
It's predominantly European, but there's little traces of India, China, Japan, and this like Central America. So that's really cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know what.
Let's see what the timeline is.
Advanced timeline. I'm not sure what that is.
I think maybe with this you need to be connected with more people, but let's just check it out.
What? Ooh. Okay, further back we examine, the more centralized we find our ancestral lines to be. Unlike cultural crossbreeding was large part due to pre-evolved geological landscapes and obstacles, environmental obstacles like ice ages and glacial periods, and technical obstacles such as the overall inability to travel. When we do find peculiarities in your ancestries, these rarities tend to be more interesting when represented among ancient versus recent civilizations. These peculiarities offer a measurable timeline in which we can identify and where odd mixtures and statistically outlier types of populations entered your family history. So this timeline is just their reasoning, I guess, for why there's a weird hiccup in my genes. So the third thing that came up with this was this Italian person, which I again never heard about. That was never ever discussed. Four generations back. Okay, so does my generation count as a generation, like me myself, or is it?
I don't think so. I think it's
so. My parents is first, then grandparents, then great grandparents, and then the people after that, great grandparents. Okay. So we identified one of your ancestors was Tuscany Italian and lived around the year 1900 AD. As we analyzed your DNA, we found that at this location of blank of chromosome 8, there was a segment of 19105 SNPs, I don't know what that means, that matched the people of group TSI. Statistically, we determined this to be 99% accurate. I don't know what any of that means. So did they identify me to this specific individual?
Yes, probably because they already have their database with that.
1870 and 1930. Who?
Don't ask me who.
Well, no, because I'm literally just trying to think of like the stories I know about like how my family immigrated here, and that doesn't match up with anyone's stories. But okay. So Northwestern European. Okay. Looks like it's the same exact timeline, and it's just going based on certain chromosomes. 4 generations. So this is even further back, 1845 and 1905. That's so scary. I'm gonna Google. Oh, here's the individual from Sri Lanka. Okay. 1845 to 1905. So this is 95% accurate. We identified one of your ancestors was Sri Lankan Tamil. I'm sorry, I don't know. But again, we can find out. Lived around the year 1875. As well, as we analyzed your DNA, we found that the location of blank of chromosome 11, there was a segment of whatever SNPs that matched the people of STU. Okay, so there's the Sri Lankan individual. Okay, more European stuff, 6th generation, and that's 5, so that's... I'm still mad. I'm not mad because, I mean, this is great.
No Poland
this is great, but this is, again, not, so it's just funny. British or Western European, British,
Honey, you're
going further back.
German.
I am. My mom's gonna be so pissed.
It's gonna be so funny.
There's more Italian people, 8 generations back. Yeah, but that's weird. That's so weird. You know, that Italian might be on my dad's side because that would make more sense.
Famous people.
So, I guess this will match you to famous people that share your DNA group according to my mother, I guess. Female, a male, mothers and daughters and sons. Okay, so interesting. Again, in Italian, Italian scholar and poet in Renaissance Italy. He was one of the earliest humanists. Oh, lovely. His rediscovery of Cicero's letters initiated the 14th century Renaissance. Petrarch is considered the founder of humanism. His sonnets became a model for lyrical poetry. He also is known for being the first to develop the concept of the Dark Ages. I love that. Oh my god. Oh my god, am I related to royalty?
Probably a lot of people.
Okay. A lot of people could be. They probably are.
Okay.
Do these people look like me though, Douglas?
No,
I mean, look at those noses though. I mean, come on.
no,
We got.
there's no resemblance
Okay,
at
so
all.
Richard III. Which Roman numeral is that? Is that the 6th or the 4th?
Edward IV.
Edward IV
Yep.
was the first Yorkist king of England. The first half of his rule was marred by violence. Associated with the War of Roses. He overcame this challenge. He's the Duke of York. Cambridge. Richard III. Again, I don't really know anything about these people. Look at that Polish name. That's a Polish name. Who is that? Esther Hochman. I don't know. Is an American journalist, educator, and vice chair of the Creative Commons Board of Directors. She teaches journalism and English at Palo Alto High School. Her journalism program has grown to become one of the largest in America. She has worked for professional journalists for multiple publications and blogs regularly for the Huffington Post. And
Mario Batali, Italian cuisine.
Italian cuisine, bitch. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Mario Batali. Oh my god. That's hilarious. And then this beautiful woman who is a Mexican actress who won Miss Universe in 2010.
Interesting.
That is hilarious.
Okay, we have traits.
Oh yeah.
Wellness,
so
nutrition, and
that's it. Yeah, that's it for Ancestry. And oh my god, what a ride. Okay, so do we just kind of go like this?
I think it's up to you.
Okay.
Do you want to show that to her or not?
Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna go on health and wellness. And there's a bunch. And wow. I kind of skimmed through these, but I don't know if I need to go through these. This is just like a big explanation.
They have like a summary in the top, so that's good.
So this is literally just saying that I have a really high pain threshold. Thank you. So that means I can take a lot of shit. And I like to point this out so this is great. This is a great story because I hurt myself all the time. I'm really clumsy. And the one time I tore all my muscles in my ankle, I literally passed out from the pain. I didn't cry or anything, but we were at a trampoline park. I was with this one and my brother. And they really downplayed me. I was crying and they were telling me I was just being a real baby. And I said, no, this hurts. And I never really admit that. And this is just a confirmation of that. So again, listening. And I feel like my sister too probably has a high pain threshold. Do I have a sweet tooth? Moderate, okay, sure. That's fine. Motion sickness.
You can add
moderate, but no, I can add a lot more than I'm always
a little bit more on that.
I always get sick in cars and planes, so I don't know what a photic sneeze reflex is. Respond to sudden changes in brightness. No, yeah, that's not really me. I do not have freckles.
Oh, you were a thinker. There we go. Not a doer.
Why do you say that?
Because it's thinker versus doer.
Yeah, I know it's thinker versus doer, but you laughed at that.
Okay.
How did I get there? Is it how I break down dopamine? I don't know. I'll read more of that later. I don't want to bother you guys with that, but ew. I don't want to. Ew.
Go for the wellness now.
We could do body odor.
Some body odor.
Bitch, stinky.
No.
Okay. What's umami?
Umami.
Wait, wasn't that no
umami?
Because we watched
the savory flavor.
We watched Food Wars, and I kept saying, I don't know what the fuck umami is. I kept saying that word all the time. I was like, I don't know what that is. But apparently I can taste it, so I do know what that is.
It's the savory flavor.
It's the savory flavor that comes with sushi, broths, cooked meat, or fermented products. That explains because I'm related to an Italian chef. So that's why I can taste the umami. Food cravings. God. Some food cravings. Sure. I guess this is kind of
yeah.
I feel like I want to go.
Do you want to try the health and wellness?
I do, but I kind of want to go through. I mean, I don't really care about these. I'm unlikely to have red hair, so that was something for Douglas because we were talking about children and he likes redheads, so that's just something about like me having to dye my hair all the time to get that. Unlikely to have thick hair, that is true. My hair is thin AF. So yeah, I do have blue hot eyes. I have a 1% chance of having green eyes. No. Okay, health and wellness.
Oh boy.
Which one should we do? Oh, my testosterone levels. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go through that. I don't know where airway inflammation is. Like, oh, wait. I want to see my testosterone. At risk for low testosterone levels?
I mean, I think that's...
If you're feeling
okay,
more
right?
tired or depressed than usual, we highly recommend getting your hormone levels checked by a doctor. Fuck. I mean, I'm not, like, I'm a lady, but apparently... Wait. What's the difference? At risk. Ooh. Is a dominant trait. This means that you only need one of your parents to give you the risk genotype. So one of my parents fucked me up. However, this genotype is pretty rare considering only 2% of people have blank, and 6% have blank. So testosterone levels also decrease with age, increasing your risk of associated health issues. Thus, we would highly recommend you keep your testosterone levels in check. Okay, maybe I'll look into that a little bit more. But, okay.
What else we have there?
That's the last one for health and wellness. They have nutrition. Oh my god. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that on my own time.
Allergies, I think that will be interesting, maybe.
This will just probably tell me if I'm fat. Oh, this will help you lose weight if you want about your specific information. Okay. I'm not really interested in losing weight, but, you know. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Cat allergy.
This is important. So, yes, I'm very allergic to cats. I kind of found this out on my own by dating someone with cats. But, okay, not mold. This is also Douglas's, like, he's paranoid about my allergies because I have weird ones. Okay, so experience histamine intolerance. I think this is allergies. Yeah. So I have allergies right now. Gluten sensitivity. Inconclusive results. Yeah.
Unable to determine your genotype.
I'm still eat bread. Grass. My dad is allergic to grass. So yeah, probably moderate sensitivity to grass pollen. But I
love that.
Some other, well, you know, I think Ryan's allergic to peanuts, my cousin, so that makes sense. Because it's the lineage, you know, like, that's good. I like sunflowers. Birch. I'm also allergic to watermelons and melons in general, so, like, that's why Douglas is a little concerned. Is that it? Go back to the dashboard to see if I got everything. Yeah, we looked at all those reports. So. We looked at that. I guess I could just like go through. This probably would have been really easier to just kind of go through this. So these are just like high, low, high, low. Mm-hmm. So according to this, I need more B12, more vitamin E, more calcium. I'm not lactose intolerant. Yeah, I need more omega-3s. This is important because that has to do with like fish oil and memory and things like that. And dementia does run on my mother's side of the family, so that's really important. Oh, and low iron. I did have issues with low iron in the past, so yeah. Folic acid deficiency. Why am I so like problematic for my nutrition? I'll look through that and talk to my doctor about that sometime. But and then like just fat stuff. Apparently I have issues with maintaining weight, of course. I knew that. Moderate fat storage, again, you know, that's what it is. But yeah, okay. Overall, how did you feel about that, Douglas? Did you enjoy this experience?
It was really nice.
Did you enjoy this experience?
Yes, I did. Did you enjoy this experience? This was more for you, for your
Honestly, yeah.
curiosity, to be honest.
I think the Ancestry stuff's the most fun. I mean, I'm glad I know more about my nutrition stuff, especially for like family planning and stuff. But the Ancestry was the most fun. I really don't know how my family's gonna take a lot of these reports.
This is gonna be so
because
interesting.
like, okay, so here's the thing, like, there were some surprises, but nothing.
Bubbles, this is the most surprise. Like,
Yeah, but like ethnically, okay, so ethnically it makes sense. Like, ethnic German people live in Poland. Like, that was part of Hitler's whole fucking thing, right? You know, so I guess genetically. But if you looked at the advanced analysis, it showed a breakdown of like people who I have similar DNA to, and there's Poland right there. So I really don't know how to interpret that. But, you know, that's okay. I think the most fun was to see that, like, obviously these percentages are so small, they probably don't really matter, you know? But it was interesting to see that I did have relatives that actually came from Sri Lanka. And I mean, great great grandparents, that's not too far away. So you learn something new every day. But yeah, would you want to do this for yourself, or
I'm probably gonna try.
Yeah, it's fun.
It seems fun.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed a video with Douglas around. I can't guarantee that would happen again, but I'm sure we would be more than willing to welcome him to this channel. And if you're interested in getting a kit for yourself, I'll put the website in my description box for this video. And I'm about to go call my mom and tell her the great news, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Okay? Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.